So you like, hey man, you want to keep using this shit? You gotta let us hack your shit. We want everything. We want to be able to fucking take your identity, use your face for whatever the fuck we want to use it for. More AI weird shit, bro. We want it all. We want it all.
Dirty Dan. Dirty Dan. Dirty Dan. I'm Dirty Dan. I don't know what you mean. I'm Dirty Dan.
It's absolutely amazing.
I'm Dirty Dan.
Whoa, Dirty Dan.
Let's get into this Discord nonsense that's about to go down. Where'd I put that? All right.
Discord's come a long way since its humble beginnings as a Reddit tier, memer, fedora tipping narwhal baconing at midnight service where every time you fired it up it'd toss incredibly timeless classics at you like constructing additional pylons and overloading on memes, watch out for Wumpus, and anytime you contacted their support you were put in touch with Springle, the mystical gnome fairy elf wizard lord, to do nothing to help you with whatever problem you had. Discord has grown a lot since those days. It has been a staple in society for the last couple of years. And just a few hours ago, they put out an announcement about some big upcoming changes to Discord that they may as well have just announced they're shutting down. Like, that would have been more positively received than what we actually got here. This is despicable. Discord has announced that all accounts will be age restricted by default unless you verify your age via face scan or ID. There's also a lot more terrible things here, but that's by far the biggest. Discord, by the way, is like the least trustworthy place to be giving your data to. Only a couple months ago, Discord had a huge data breach where hackers...
I'm about to say, so you want us to openly give face recognition, face ID, or actual identification to a fucking service that isn't even fucking secure? So you like, hey man, you want to keep using this shit? You gotta let us hack your shit. We want everything. We want to be able to fucking take your identity, use your face for whatever the fuck we want to use it for. More AI weird shit, bro. We want it all. We want it all.
Got tons of data as well as 70,000 fucking government IDs. Giving Discord your biometric data and ID is like giving your paycheck to a polymarket gambling addict. It's just a terrible recipe for disaster. Now they're going with the standard play from John Madden's playbook here of corporate gobbledygook, where they're saying that this is actually in order to create a safer experience for teens that use Discord. While obviously Discord has had a history of horrible things that have happened to children that have used their service, this in no way, shape, or form is the actual impetus for why they're implementing these changes to harvest your data. They then also have a mention in that tweet there that they're starting a council for US teens aged 13 to 17 to apply to be a part of this board that's supposed to better help steer Discord in a direction that's safer for children. What do you like? How does a kid submit a resume? What's your work experience? We need at least 7 years of, Nickelodeon internships or something in order to accept you on the Discord children's board here. It's a very weird proposal. Now, going to their announcement here, when would users need to verify their age group? Users are only prompted to verify their age group when they attempt to access certain age-restricted content, settings, or features. After completing age assurance, users won't be asked to verify again for future age-restricted actions. A user may be prompted to verify their age group if they attempt to unblur media flagged by our sensitive content filters or attempt to change any of the default sensitivity content filter settings to show sensitive content, turn off message requests, access age-restricted channels and servers, speak in a stage channel, and toggle on age-restricted command settings. Then, in bold at the very bottom, importantly, this does not mean everyone will need to confirm their age just to use Discord. Not yet, at least. I'm sure that's right around the corner. But they knew that they would catch a big load of fucking poop from this for all of their users because nobody wants to just be willy-nilly giving all of their data, their fucking face scan, ID, and everything to...
Nigga, imagine that, bro. Nigga just deadass just trying to pull up in Discord, play a game. You know what I'm saying? Do some regular degular shit. I gotta show you. I gotta scan my fucking face and upload it and show my ID just to get in the fucking a Discord that I already created, or so another one that someone already created. Huh?
Discord, of all companies, a company that literally just had a massive data breach, by the way. Many people can use Discord exactly as they do today without ever being asked to confirm their age. Now, here's the default safety settings that if you attempt to alter, you will then most likely be prompted to fork over your data, whether that's an ID or a face scan. So they're calling it Teen by Default, because these settings establish a clear safety baseline designed with teens in mind, with flexibility for adults to customize their experience. Adults can always choose to verify their age and change them, or leave this setting as is. Unless a user is confirmed to be an adult, these safety settings stay in place and can't be changed. So they're immutable unless you are giving, of course, your precious data, which is a currency more valuable than money, which is why every company is scrambling to do everything they can to try and roll out some changes that require you to give them your data. So that way they can sell it to other entities. At this point, it's most likely going to AI-based companies, but it goes all over the place, and it always has. So then it goes into lay out the default settings, such as the content filters, age-gated spaces, message requests, friend request alerts, and stage restrictions. So the wacky new philosophy over there at Discord is everyone's a child unless proven otherwise. Children by default. It's a pretty interesting strategy.
Nigga, what?
I don't know if this is what Wumpus has been cooking ever since they banished him to the back rooms or what, but fascinating idea. Brace yourself, because maybe this is a controversial take. This perhaps could be spicy. Do you know how you really protect children on Discord? You don't let children on Discord. This is going to tie into something.
Wow. Yeah. Shocker. That's like the craziest, most simple thing I've ever heard. Wow. I wonder why they won't fucking do that. I wonder why.
I was just yapping about a couple days ago, and it's something I've said numerous times over the years, but we are in an era where parents do not want to be parents. They would much rather just plop their kids in front of an iPad or a computer and let the internet raise their kids for them, and just let them have completely unmonitored, unfiltered, unlimited access to the cyberspace, the World Wide Web. And as such, the entire landscape of the internet has shifted to constantly be catering towards children using it, which is extraordinarily different from how it was when I was growing up, where the internet was made for adults and kids had like certain special pockets online. But by and large, the internet was focused on adults using it. Whereas now it's just been normalized for parents to turn their kids loose online and let them run wild. So as a result, everything on the internet has changed in order to compensate for that. And make no mistake, Discord making this change, its primary goal isn't to protect kids using their service. It is to harvest your data, because it's going to be very, very valuable for Discord. And getting everyone more and more comfortable with mass surveillance and no privacy turning over your information and data is something that tons of companies are doing everything.
Yeah, either bargaining chips for, or accessories for taxes and looks. Deadass. There's a lot of people, like, especially new people who don't have kids or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of motherfuckers that's like, they look at the idea of parents and they're like, oh, hell no. I gotta feed you every day, bathe you every day, and I gotta make sure I take care of you for like a couple of years, and hopefully you'll take care of me and shit. Like, yeah, it's a lot of people that look at it like that. It's nuts. You know, it's more of the younger demographic too, though, that I've been noticing.
In their power to do.
Not saying
they
there
just
ain't
found a
niggas in our age
convenient
that probably feel
excuse
the
to
same
try
way,
and
but
paint it
it's mainly
as
the
something
younger
good,
demographic.
like protecting kids from bad people on Discord. Now, something else in their announcement is this about a toolkit that's going to be introducing age inference to help determine with high confidence whether a user on the platform is an adult. So from the way they describe it, it seems like it's going to be this tool that's monitoring your activity to find patterns of your usage and make an estimation of your age based on what you engage in on Discord.
So now it's going to be even more invasive. So not only am I giving you my ID, you have a picture of my actual fucking face. Now you're basically saying, so now everything you say, do, and every channel you go into is going to be monitored by somebody, some weird motherfucker, because we have access now. So we're going to just be monitoring and looking at all the shit to determine whether you're a kid or not. You really think that's really what they're looking for? Nigga, they're not going through people's chats and being extra secretive and spy just to see, let me make sure you're not a kid. Come on, my nigga. Apparently they've already been monitoring. You know what? I'm not surprised, bro. I'm not surprised.
Admittedly, I'm a bit confused on exactly what this is, but from the sound of things, it is something that's running in the background that monitors user behavior. So if you're someone that's frequenting tax channels on Discord in order to help with your taxes, it would likely view that behavior as likely an adult using the account. So then it would just internally...
But what if you're a nigga that just hops on Discord and plays video games? So they're going to automatically assume that you're a kid, right? Because 9 times out of 10, well, niggas that I know, normal people type shit, they just get on Discord to talk shit, play some games, and maybe do a watch party from time to time. It's like not really... I don't know what else more you can do on it. I mean, I'm pretty sure other niggas do other things on Discord, but like, for the most part, doing all of those activities that would deem it as a kid, right? Because you're just going into specific chats playing games. You know what I'm saying? So that would warrant them monitoring you to see if you were a kid or not, just to see what you're saying in between like chats or whatever. That's weird, man. That's weird. Like, cause what the fuck? Are they gonna like make an exception on like the type of games you play? Play mature game. That's what I was gonna say. I was just about to say that. Like, it's nice. I was like, that ass. Does it matter what type of games you play? What if I play like GTA or like mature games? You know what I'm saying? Are they gonna Are they gonna be like, okay, this guy's an adult, or are they gonna be like, hold on, let me monitor it closer just to make sure this guy isn't like 16 or 17 years old playing this GTA? You know what I'm saying? Like, huh? That shit weird, bro. Which is what Discord was initially for. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, wasn't that what it was dead ass designed for? For gamers to link up and play games together, nigga? Like, what the fuck? I'm gonna start typing fucking every Discord I'm in. Oh, shit, I'm gonna start putting my... I'm like, I'm 31. Before everything, I'm 31. Fuck off, nigga. Yeah, I'm going to start putting like random ages and shit. Like, I'm 31. I'm 32. Fuck it. I'm just gonna start putting shit in front of everything. Like, why does this nigga keep on? You keep dropping random ages. Like, you know what I'm saying? Something, nigga. Because nigga, what the fuck? No, they won't. No, they won't. They about to ID you regardless. Fucking crazy.
Have you, as an adult
nuts,
account, so you wouldn't need to complete an explicit age verification flow? Like, if I'm understanding this correctly. Again, I'm not entirely sure what that is. To me, it sounds like what YouTube introduced not long ago, where it monitors user usage behavior and will make an estimation of their age based on what they engage in on the platform. So for Discord, it seems like it's doing that too. And if it determines that you're an adult, you might not have to submit your facial scan or government ID. But again, I could be totally wrong. Now here's Discord treating its users like dogs, trying to coat this pill in peanut butter to make it easier to swallow. We also offer other assurance methods through our collaboration with trusted, privacy-forward partners such as facial age estimation and ID scan, all designed to minimize data use and maximize user control. There's no way of dressing that up in any way that is actually privacy-forward, by the way. We will continue exploring and validating additional age assurance approaches with the goal of expanding options and giving users choices that work best for them. After completing a chosen method, users will receive confirmation via direct message from our official Discord account. A user's assigned age group can be viewed at any time in My Account settings. Users can also go to My Account settings to appeal by retrying the process. We currently only prompt users to age assure
Got
when
some
they are
time to relax?
in the Discord app
What you get
and
into
trying to
right now?
access age-restricted content or update specific safety settings. We do not send emails or text messages about our age assurance process or results. So then they go into the key privacy protections. On-device processing. Video selfies for facial age estimation never leave a user's device. Quick deletion. Identity documents submitted to our vendors are quickly deleted, in most cases, immediately after age confirmation. Not in every case, by the way, just most of them they're like immediately deleted, but usually it's like real quick. Like I'm talking lickety split. Straightforward verification.
Where I'm talking
in most
lickety
states, users
split.
complete the process once and their Discord experience adapts to their verified age group. Users may be asked to use multiple methods only when more information is needed to assign an age group. Fuck, Jesus. Private status. A user's age verification status is only available to that user and cannot be seen by others. We're intentional about selecting and working with age assurance partners with strong privacy practices and limit data collection to what's strictly necessary for age assurance. There you have it. That's the big changes coming to Discord right around the corner. And don't let Discord deceive you into thinking that this is a change that they're making for a positive reason,
Hell no,
like
it ain't.
protecting kids that use Discord. That's not actually why they're making this big pivot here at all.
Not
It's
even
just
a little
in
bit.
this race that every company on the planet is engaged in to collect as much data as possible and get people as comfortable as possible with just giving their data willingly. So that way they can just harvest it easily, no hiccups. This is not a good change, and it is not something that anyone should be looking forward to. Do I think it's actually going to kill Discord? No. I don't think so. I know a lot of people are saying that this is the end of Discord, and even me with the title RIP Discord, I don't actually think it's going to sink them. I think people are just going to shrug their shoulders and just fork over the data in order to keep using the platform that they've already become accustomed to.
Yeah.
I don't believe people ever really have a huge willingness to switch off of things that they become used to. There's endless examples to pull from, even like in gaming. People have set games that are their comfort game, and they maybe might tinker around with playing a new game in the same genre, but typically always go back to the one that they've just spent the most time with.
Shit.
And right now, that's Discord. So I don't think that this is going to be, a huge destruction of Discord, even though I think it should be. I just don't think people are actually going to make a switch to something else in its place because people are just too used to Discord's service at this point.
Unless there is something that is provided, but even if so, if something does try to take Discord's place, who's to say, they won't be on the same shit, but just won't say they on the same shit. You know what I'm saying? So now we're just basically picking, the lesser of the two evils. Like, do we go back to what we know, you know what I'm saying, with Discord and just go with their bitch ass policies of giving out our information and shit just to keep doing the same thing that we normally do? Or do we trust the new place or whatever that's gonna, probably try to take its place or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Do we trust that? Do we just go ahead and do that and just run with that? And as I'm saying, who's to say they won't do the same shit, but they won't ask for anything? But who knows? Maybe they might do the same shit. Who knows, bro? But, man, or hell, shit, niggas might just have to start doing game chat, I guess, Fuck it. Game chat it is. Game chat it up. Because that's weird, man. Okay. True. Got work tonight as well. Yeah. Try to get as much rest as you can. What's today? Hump day? Yeah. Just so it ain't too brutal for you. I'm all for protecting the kids 100%. I'm not for all the data breaches, ID scans, because by that logic, the team will also be at risk due to data breach, which is counteractive as fuck. Real shit. But Ooh, guard. That's what I'm saying. I hate game chat too. That's what I'm like, man, is this going to be the rise of game chat, I guess, bro? Or is something else going to try to take its place? Who knows, man?